Welcome back to Alignment with Alyssa. I wanted to come here and formally introduce myself and my channel and give some intentions as to why I'm starting this channel and this platform and what to expect from it. So, I wanted to start a Pilates channel because recently I completed my Pilates teaching certification course at Mighty Pilates in Santa Monica. I received the Diversity Scholarship Award to complete the program, and I'm so grateful and so thankful for that. So I wanted to start this YouTube channel to help complete my teaching hours. So I'm still in the process. I completely finished my training. I just still have to do some teaching hours and completely test out for my certification. But I just need some time and some place to practice in a safe space. I also thought it'd be like really cool to share this journey and document it on YouTube and share it with whoever's interested. I have some challenges when it comes to teaching because of my personality, but also it's like something new for me. So I wanted to like share my experience and my journey here on YouTube. Why not? I'm trying to get better at finding my voice and also like sharing my personality. When I was going through my teaching training, it's difficult for me to like tell people what to do. I'm such a Pisces, and I have like, I don't know, I have trouble with like giving direction and telling people what to do, but also like letting my voice shine through and like being confident in what I'm saying and what I'm like advising. I do know my stuff. Again, I've been training. I've spent hours. I want to tell you guys even the whole story because once you guys hear it, you would understand. You know, I've done what I needed to do. I just need to like learn how to be more confident in myself and being able to communicate that with others. And that's why, again, I'm trying to do my best, even just like speaking to the camera. This year, I set an intention to do that. I also do acting and different things. So I've learned how to, so I'm really challenging myself this year to get better at showing up, showing my personality, um, being able to communicate clearly and effectively. And that's what the intention behind this has done or is. I don't want this channel to only be centered around Pilates, even though that is a huge passion of mine and an interest, but I want to share my whole personality. I'm interested in things like beauty and fashion and wellness and skincare and fitness and travel. I want this channel to be all of that and more as it continues to evolve and grow. But this is my current journey, and I think that this would be very special to showcase here with you guys. And I just think it would be such a great thing to like watch me evolve and open up and share more of my personality as I get more comfortable with doing so here. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. So I want to give a story time of like getting my certification through Pilates and like what that looked like. So where do I start? Start last year. I think it was like around this time, February 2024. I've been doing Pilates for years and years. I've done mat Pilates in studio. I wasn't as familiar with like reformer and then going on to like tower and chair. But I've done mat Pilates for years. Also, I was a gymnast. I've always been an athlete my entire life. I ran track. I did gymnastics for 10 years, so I've always been an athlete. Beyond that, as I've grown up and became an adult, I like really found the value again of strength training. I have pretty heavy front side, pretty big boobs here. So I've had to learn how to strength train to develop like a stronger back and a stronger core to like really work on my posture and hold up all the weight that's like bringing me forward because I have like a really small frame, but I have like all this like heavy weight bringing me forward. So I've had to learn how to strength train to develop again a healthier core and a healthier back so I can have better posture. And that's also like what brought me into Pilates is like focusing on my posture and how I carry myself. Because again, I said I'm a performer, I'm an actress. So I have to be very thoughtful of my on-screen presence. And again, having posture is something I look at now. Like I'm constantly looking at TV and being like, man, she needs to work on her posture. Not in like a judgmental way, but as like, as a thoughtful way, because again, our posture is how we like carry ourselves through the world, and that's very important. Anyways, back to the story. So I yeah, so I've always been an athlete. Starting around February last year, I was on TikTok, and for Black History Month, there was a whole series that this young, I wish I remember who it was or how to access it, but it's been over a year. There's this whole series about how Pilates was really influenced by Black women. There's this one Black woman, I wish I have the names and stuff, but it's okay. There's this Black woman choreographer who was very influential in Pilates, and there the video was kind of about how, you know, the whole Pilates community kind of erased her impact and her influence, and how it's important to know like how there's a Black woman who really pioneered the practice. And the video spoke about how like now there's a huge push in a lot of like the Pilates community for more diversity. So you should look to like different studios and see if they offer scholarship programs. So I was like, okay. I literally got off that video and searched around all the local scholarship programs in my area, and I applied for a few. This was like again back in February. Someone reached out immediately and was like, hey, one of the studios was like, hey, we haven't opened our program yet, but when the time opens, we'll let you know and you can apply. It's like, cool. Didn't think much about it. Let's say June, July, August, summertime rolls around, and I receive an email from Mighty Pilates. Tehran, shout out to her. She's my instructor. And she said their scholarship is opening and I should apply. I went through the whole application process and I applied and I received the scholarship. I was so honored. My whole platform was like, of course, this is diversity. I feel like, you know, I really want to use this opportunity to bridge a gap, to, you know, include more of my community in Pilates because it's such a impactful practice. It's so good for your body, and our community can really benefit from it. Being a Black woman, we can totally benefit, and it's been very gate kept in certain communities, and I would like to do what I can do to bust open those gates. So I received that scholarship. Personally in my life, there's a lot going on. I lived in Los Angeles for 10 years, and at that time I was going through a move and a transition, and I moved back in with my mom. She lives here. I live in Arizona here with her, and during that time I was going through the whole move process. So I applied for it in the programs in Los Angeles. But I've been living here in Arizona. And by that time I received it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be back in LA. Like, no problem. I'm gonna like accept it. Oh Lord. So the program started in September and it went all the way until December. So I was like, okay, within that time, I'll probably be moving back. No big deal. I'm just gonna go for it. Program starts, and I start by traveling. The programs, it was from like Friday evening to Sunday evening every weekend, and there was a few breaks, but it was primarily every weekend. So I traveled back and forth from Phoenix to LA every single weekend to go to attend class. The things I have done, first of all, I am a Frontier Silver status member. I never wanted in my entire life to be a Frontier Silver status member. Never wanted that. Never wanted that honor. But here I am, having it, receiving it with gratitude because I got so many freaking flyer mile points, and I hate Frontier. But it was like, I think it was like a $50 round trip ticket. I can't beat that up, right? I would rent cars while I was there. Turo. I rented like a million Turos. I slept on friends' couches, air matches, floors. I even spent many weekends at We Spa, sleeping there so I could get up and go to class. Okay, and it was good because I could use the spa facilities. I was a regular at the sauna. I was a regular at the steam room. You know, it helped my skin, my hair, my body recover because I'm doing Pilates. Literally, we had 10-hour Pilates days as a part of the program. So going to the steam room and the spa and the sauna was actually like a blessing. I had to look at it that way. My mom was so scared for me. She was like, but I told her, you gotta trust me. She's like, I'm like, you're sleeping at the spa and blah, blah, you're sleeping at your friend's house, you're sleeping on the. But I was like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do to make it work. I received a full scholarship that was worth maybe about like $10,000. And I'm so lucky and I'm so grateful for this opportunity that like I'll do what it takes to show up and get to class and do my best. So that's what I did. Again, sleeping on the floor. And again, I had to look at it in a way that's like, I'm grateful. I'm so happy that I can go to the sauna and recover. That really helped with like a lot of the muscle tightness and like a lot of just the blood flow, like everything, and I look back because now we're removed a few months, and I just like look at it with such gratitude. I made such great friends in that program, and again, I was able to complete it. So like, look, again, I would leave sometimes Thursday night to Monday morning, Friday morning to Monday morning, like the whole weekend, go there. That was my escape. It was I'd come back to Arizona Monday and leave again Thursday. And this went on from end of September to mid-December. It was a lot of travel, a lot on my body, a lot of nights not really getting the best sleep. But again, my parents definitely taught me. I was raised to like, once you make a commitment, you follow through. And I was just so honored to receive this, that I made the commitment. I'm following through. I love Pilates. I love going to class and learning just how the body works, how everything works together, and how beneficial this practice is, and how I could make a difference if I, gain these tools and learn them. So I was grateful to be there, to show up on time. I had to do whatever I had to do to make it work. Okay. So I did. So I'm grateful. The thing that was a challenge though, again, is that like a lot of the practice hours that had to go into it, you had to do in studio, or like, you could teach your friends and things like that. I teach my mom here. Um, and then they had test out dates. Since I wasn't there to actually like practice outside of class, it was a challenge. I had to figure out different ways to practice, especially practice teaching. So that's what this YouTube channel is for. That gives some backstory as to my intention here. I need to practice teaching more. I do the best that I can, but I need to practice teaching more. So I'm like, let me set up a camera. I got to set up here. Okay, it's a nice atmosphere. I need to like get more comfortable, not only speaking on camera, but also like presenting myself, giving commands, giving cues. So please come along with me. Be patient. Give me grace, okay? Because I'm still getting better at it. I'm trying to like learn how to show my personality. That's why like me sitting down, to be honest, sitting in front of a camera and talking to yourself is not easy. And I have so much personality, and it just gets so like awkward sometimes. I'm like, bring your knees to your chest, and like I can't like show my personality and like show myself, but I'm learning and I'm gonna get better. And please bear with me. Come along this journey. Please watch the evolution of where I start. It's gonna be really funny. It's gonna be cute when we look back in a few months and be like, damn, Alyssa, you really improved, and I'm looking forward to it. So please join me on that. But again, I love Pilates, and I really want to center this around Pilates. But I also want to center this channel to evolve into something much more. I just have so many things to give. I have spent the last few years really becoming, a master at the things I'm interested in and my passions. And I just have so much to offer, and I really want to share it. And I just never know like the correct platform to. I'm actually like kind of shy when it comes to social media. Because I really like my privacy. Like, I don't want people in my business. Oh my God. But I love to talk. And I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like there is a community out there who would really like value, getting to know me and what I have to offer. Because there's so many creators on here that I love, I adore, and I've learned so much for, and I've been exposed to so much from. So I want to also share and contribute to that. So that's some information about me. I'd love to learn more about you guys. So please, let me know about yourself. Introduce yourself in the comments. And if you're willing to come on this journey with me, I would be so honored. I'm trying to commit. I'm going to do the best that I can. Again, give me grace, but also hold me accountable. I need to practice. My first goal, my mom was a part of a running group, and she asked me to teach a 30-minute Pilates flow next month for her group, and I committed, and I said, okay, I'll do it. So that was the intention again for me to start this YouTube channel. I'm like, okay, I might not have a lot of people to practice, but I could practice on YouTube. I could record myself. And the thing about recording yourself, which is really great, is that you can like look back and see, like you could see your mistakes. You can like look at yourself and be like, okay, like I'm gonna do this better next time. It's very humbling, but it's also like very like it's exciting because it's like, oh, okay, well next time I'll just be better. Like even though this one is like a little embarrassing, but like it's a part of the plot. Like it adds intrigue, like you know, it adds to the drama, it adds to the cinema. Okay, we want that. We want that. So, you know, I'm starting off somewhere and I'm gonna be able to see like my progression. So I want to be prepared to be able to teach a whole group of women next month and feel confident about it. So I again want to my goal is to do one Pilates video a day. So now I'll have like about like 30 or so videos by the time the class comes. I'll be very, very, very comfortable by then, very prepared. Even if it's just like, you know, 10 minutes of, you know, core work or recovery or just whatever it is. I'm I want to just, you know, get in the habit of being consistent. So that's my first goal. Again, please join me and let's see where this takes us. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and leave some love down below if you want to continue on this journey with me. And thank you. Thanks again.